Jury selection is set to begin Monday morning against Ruben Ebron, the prime suspect in the disappearance of missing toddler Lonna Barton. Ebron's charged with child neglect in connection with Barton's disappearance. But one pretrial issue that hasn't been resolved is how much of his criminal history can be brought up during the trial. Yesterday, Lonna Barton, Ebron's girlfriend and Lonna's mother, testified against Ebron. She told the court about her encounters and how they met.
And did you meet him through work or socially, or how? Okay. Can you tell the court a little bit about that?
I was working at Wagner's, and we're around. I did get some drugs from him, so purchased coke from him.
Local attorney Rhonda Peoples-Waters, she's not affiliated with the case, but she is here on the morning show to give us some perspective. Obviously, a lot happened yesterday. A lot's going to happen next week. Where do we stand?
Well, first of all, we're going to start off with the jury selection on Monday, and we have a jury pool of about 127 jurors. This is going to be a really long process. They're going to have specialized jury questionnaires to ask them about what they've seen as far as trial pre-publicity. So it's going to take a really long process time to go through that, and then they'll go into opening statements and the actual witness testimony and then closing arguments.
How does what happened yesterday, if Lonna's statements are used in the trial, how will that affect Ebron?
Well, certainly the jurors will have the ability to assess Lonna's credibility, and they're going to really look at the specifics of her testimony. Does she know exactly what Ebron was doing when the child was missing? Will she really be able to help them to determine if he was neglectful? Did he fail to adequately supervise the child? I think that's what the jurors will really want to know from Lonna.
What do you think is going to happen this week? How do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's going to go longer than a week? Do you think it's, I mean, tell me what's in your head.
Well, we really expect the trial to go to be pretty lengthy because you're going to have a lot of witnesses. The state is going to introduce this information of Ebron selling drugs and trying to consistently show the jurors that this was just a pattern of his behavior to sell drugs in front of a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. And of course, they want that to ring heavily in these jurors' minds and to kind of outweigh the fact that they don't even know if the child was injured during this episode. They don't know what happened to the child. All they have is a missing child.
Now, even if they can't use his past criminal history, just Lonna's statements alone about the cocaine use and saying that he used that around her children, kept it in the nightstand, etc., wouldn't that be enough? I mean, besides the charges, just her saying that.
Well, and Rich Manti said that yesterday. He's like, you selling drugs in front of a child? That's per se negligent. So really, that's going to be up to the jurors to make that decision. I believe certainly that jurors will definitely not look favorably towards that.
Right. The other charges, lying to police, tampering with evidence. I know we all focus on the child neglect, but those are also a factor as well.
Yes, but those have been severed from the trial, so those are issues that are not necessarily going to be before these jurors. And even if Ebron was successful and there was a not guilty verdict, he's still going to have separate trials on those later charges.
But the jurors cannot focus on those other things. This is all they're focusing on.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, we appreciate it so much. Obviously, getting ready for next week, Lonna Barton is expected to take the stand during the trial. There will be a pool of possible 127 jurors for Monday's jury selection process. Once seated, the panel will include 6 jurors and 3 alternatives. Stay with News4JAX. Of course, we will continue to keep you updated on this trial.